As we step into 2024, the electric vehicle market is already undergoing considerable shifts, notably impacting consumers. Media channels are abuzz with discussions surrounding Tesla's potential move from boom to bust. The manufacturer is facing the loss of federal tax credits amounting to $7,500 for at least 7 variants of its models, though fortunately 5 models still retain eligibility. In today's episode, our focus revolves around comprehending the requisites for acquiring an EV at a more accessible price point. However, the transformations don't end there. Both the Model Y and Model 3 are undergoing updates that are reshaping the landscape across North America. The question looming large: how will Tesla navigate these developments in the new year? Let's find out in today's episode of Tesla Car World. Welcome back to the channel. Before I begin, we'd like to extend a heartfelt thank you for accompanying us all this time. Here's to a 2023 that was filled with memorable moments in both our personal lives and what's been going on in the world of EVs and renewable energy. Now that our sights are set on 2024, let's prepare for a wonderful year packed with new innovations and discoveries. Elon Musk is likely in the process of drafting even more ambitious targets for 2024, possibly aiming for 2 million or even 2.5 million units, considering Tesla's stellar performance in surpassing the set goal of 1.8 million units for 2023, achieving a remarkable 1,808,581 vehicles sold. In a somewhat magical turn of events, during the fourth quarter of 2023, Tesla propelled sales figures to 484,504 EVs. Now, analysts are starting to speculate on what Elon Musk might deploy this year, including the launch of the $25,000 EV Gen 3, the sale of the Model 3 Highland in the United States, and the Juniper Model Y project scheduled for October in China. Furthermore, Tesla aims to boost Cybertruck production this year to facilitate early deliveries in large quantities. However, some significant challenges arise from the changes in electric vehicle support policies, which are bound to impact Tesla's operations in 2024 to some extent. Let's begin by exploring the dynamics of the federal tax credit. How does it fluctuate? New regulations regarding electric vehicle tax credits were implemented on January 1st, leading to many vehicles no longer qualifying for the credit. It's frustrating, as this is something we never anticipated and is likely to make customers hesitant or face higher costs when purchasing an EV. The number of EV models eligible for the US electric vehicle tax credit has decreased from 43 to a mere 19. These figures include various variants of the same type of vehicle. Additionally, some manufacturers have not yet submitted information about qualifying vehicle models, which could lead to changes in the list. From what we understand, these regulations were issued by the Treasury to reduce the US dependence on China's electric vehicle supply. Let's talk about Tesla's electric vehicle models. As of now, at least 5 models still qualify for the $7,500 federal tax credit. These include the Model 3 Performance, Model X dual motor, and all 3 variants of the Model Y. It's reassuring that at least Elon Musk's SUV is still eligible for all versions. Initially, there were concerns that it might no longer be eligible in 2024. Hopefully, even with the introduction of the Juniper project in the US, new Model Y customers will still qualify for the tax credit. Back in December of last year, the Tesla Model 3 rear-wheel drive and long-range variant also lost the $7,500 federal tax credit. Recently, we've learned that the Cyber Beast is definitely not eligible for this enticing credit, while the eligibility of the other 2 variants are still under review. Specifically, the IRS requirements diligently stipulate that for IRA tax credit eligibility, the manufacturer's suggested retail price for trucks, SUVs, and vans must be below or equal to $80,000 or $55,000 for other vehicle types. Therefore, the Model S all-wheel drive and Model S Plaid do not meet these criteria, with starting prices of $74,990 and $89,990 respectively, excluding options. In the case of the Cybertruck, the eligibility of the AWD and RWD versions for the IRA tax credit remains uncertain. Since the Cybertruck was launched at the end of the previous year in the US market, it'll take some time before it's reviewed to potentially be added to the IRA list. Although the purchase price of the Cybertruck AWD is slightly below the MSRP standard at $79,990, customers should be aware that the IRA value assessment includes options integrated into the vehicle. Meanwhile, the Cybertruck RWD variant variant is not yet available. Tesla anticipates that this RWD version will be released in 2025 with an expected range of 250 miles at a starting price of $60,990. In the case that the Cybertruck is not eligible for the tax credit, the competition in the market for this Tesla pickup becomes even more challenging, especially when the F-150 Lightning standard range, extended range, and various Rivian R1T models still benefit from this lucrative financial support. The $7,500 EV tax credit consists of two credits, each valued at $3,750. For a vehicle, it can qualify for both credits, just one of them, or none, depending on whether it meets the criteria set by the U.S. Department of Treasury. According to the federal agency's explanation on their website, to qualify for the $3,750 credit, a portion of the battery component must be produced or manufactured in North America. NPR reported that within this requirement, a specific portion needs to be derived from natural resources or manufactured in the United States. Furthermore, the remaining $3,750 credit focuses on the battery manufacturing process, requiring a portion of the battery component to be produced or manufactured in North America. This underscores the importance of utilizing materials and manufacturing processes within the region to qualify for the EV tax credit. Despite the dwindling list of qualifying electric vehicles, the 2024 guidelines also permit sellers to provide the discount at the point of sale rather than requiring buyers to wait until tax filing. Some dealerships have registered to offer this benefit for their car manufacturers, while companies with direct sales models, such as Tesla and Rivian, will also be able to provide the discount immediately. In addition to offering a $7,500 tax credit for certain EVs, the IRS also provides conditions for both battery electric vehicles, or BEVs, and plug-in hybrid electric vehicles, or PHEVs, to qualify for a reduced credit of $3,750. On the flip side, buyers must also have a modified adjusted gross income below $300,000 for married couples filing jointly, $225,000 for heads of households, or $150,000 for all other individual filers. Leading up to the tax credit changes, Tesla is also making significant modifications to its best-selling SUV. Now that we've examined the nuances of federal tax credit fluctuations, let's pivot our focus to a significant development in the automotive landscape: the revisions made to the Model Y in early 2024. Recently, the world's best-selling electric car from Tesla has received a series of additions and modifications that some find less appealing, sparking controversy and discussions within the EV enthusiast community. After hopeful expectations that the Juniper Project remake would soon arrive in the US, Tesla has taken a different direction than what customers anticipated. Specifically, the manufacturer has adjusted the range of operation for two variants, the Model Y Long Range and Performance, down by at least 20 miles. While not losing the federal tax credit, the adjustments seem to have a significant psychological impact on customers. The long-range variant will now decrease from 330 to 310 miles, and the performance variant will change from 303 miles to 285. Many opinions have been discussed, including suggestions that Tesla may be using a weaker, new battery technology, shifting to a smaller battery pack, or going deeper into the theory that Tesla is trying to preserve standard IRA battery cells for the Model Y to transition to the Model 3, allowing the sedan to reclaim the $7,500 tax credit. However, according to information we received from Sawyer Merritt, the range adjustment is primarily due to changes in the EPA testing methodology applied to all EV manufacturers. It means that compared to the Model Y's range test under normal standard conditions, the EPA's actual range testing procedure appears to exceed those standards. The new testing method involves on-road tests under real-world conditions, but with more rigorous parameters than the previous testing method. For instance, the new testing method requires the Model Y to be driven at higher speeds and in colder climate conditions. So, because the new testing conditions are more demanding, the range achieved in the EVs tested under the new method may not reach as high as the range tested under the old way. We don't know whether other models like the Model 3 or Cybertruck will also be adjusted downwards, but it's a possibility that we should be mindful of, and preparations for such adjustments should be considered. However, Tesla might find a way to restore the initial impressive range or at least refresh it with a higher capacity battery. This could be challenging since we are aware that Tesla is yet to scale up the production of batteries at their factories. In addition to the Model Y, the ranges of all variants of premium models like the Model X and S have also been reduced. However, many opinions suggest the reduction is for the sake of providing the most realistic figures, and Tesla announced that they have now installed 55,000 supercharger stalls worldwide. This comes just 3.5 months after Tesla installed the 50,000th stall. On average, over 44 new supercharger stalls are being opened each day. In addition to updating the estimated range for 2 configurations of the Model Y, Tesla scored points by adding 2 new color options to the Model Y's lineup last week. Particularly, while Stealth Gray and Ultra Red are not new colors for Tesla in general, they bring a fresh look to the Model Y. The automaker has decided to add Stealth Gray and Ultra Red to the Model Y's color palette. Stealth Gray comes at no additional cost for buyers, while Ultra Red will require an extra fee of $2,000. Notably, Stealth Gray made its first appearance on the Model S and X back in October of 2023, while Ultra Red was introduced in the cars in March of the previous year. Ultra Red heavily features the flame red hue that Tesla has applied to the Chinese market. This marks the first time Tesla introduces a new color option for the Model Y in the United States since its launch. In Europe, Tesla offers Midnight Cherry Red and Quicksilver, 2 unique colors exclusively reserved for Model Y units produced at Gigafactory Berlin. While the Model Y is undergoing some negative changes, there are positive signs for customers intending to purchase the Model 3. Despite the turbulence, the 2024 Model 3 Highland may soon be available in North America in the first quarter of this year. Having analyzed the changes to the Model Y, let's now turn our attention to another intriguing trend shaping the automotive market: the projected high favorability of the Model 3 in North America in 2024 and what makes it so popular. After commencing deliveries in September of 2023 for European and Chinese markets, the 2024 Model 3 is now in production at the US factory. This implies that the sedan will soon be launched in Tesla's leading market under the unchanged name Model 3 Highland. While initially introduced in Europe and Asia, some new Model 3 units have been spotted on US roads. Despite knowing the redesigned rear, previous sightings of the 2024 Model 3 brought to US testing still had camouflage or disguises. However, in recent sightings of the 2024 Model 3 in North America, Tesla has removed the camouflage layer and affixed a technical model sticker on the side. Clearly visible in the photos is the presence of the Tesla badge from China on the rear trunk of the Model 3, leading us to believe that these are simply vehicles transported from China for testing in the US, while the Fremont factory undergoes reconfiguration for the production of the new design. Fortunately, it seems that Tesla has made us overlook these badges, as Fremont has started the trial production of the new Model 3. Although there are no VIN photos for the aforementioned vehicle, another blue Model 3 was found in Fremont with the same logo, and it has a VIN starting with 5YJ, indicating it was manufactured in Fremont rather than China, which typically starts with LRW. The windshield sticker also indicates that it is newly manufactured with a production date of December 7th of 2023. It's unclear how many new Model 3s have been produced at Fremont. Another photo provides a clearer view of the production activity, showing over a dozen new Model 3s parked inside the Fremont factory premises. Only the trunk lids of these 4 vehicles are visible, and only 2 of them bear the Tesla badge from China, one of which has a technical vehicle decal on the driver's door. Right after its debut in China last year, Drive Tesla reported that the new Model 3 wouldn't be available in North America until early 2024. With the ongoing trial production at Fremont, it seems we might soon witness the final rollout of the new Model 3 in North America. We are also eagerly awaiting the launch of the new Model 3 Performance, based on profiles and hints from a random leak into the part catalog, which is expected to come with improved performance, hence the name. Tesla's Director of Vehicle Programs and New Product Introduction also shared that the vehicle would be introduced in early 2024 and would come with some quite special upgrades. Now, let's take a look at what Tesla has done for the Highland project at Giga Shanghai. This redesign boasts a significantly more modern exterior, much sleeker than the previous version, thanks to enhanced front and rear end designs. The new headlights are believed to draw inspiration from the second generation Roadster, showcasing an extremely modern design. A notable feature distinguishing the 2024 Tesla Model 3 from its predecessor is the elimination of the two fog lights below the car's front nose. According to many customers, the exterior noise has been remarkably filtered, with a 30% reduction in wind noise reported. A series of notable interior changes have also been given special attention by Tesla in the cabin. The inclusion of an air-cushioned seating system, a redesigned center console featuring a prominent LED strip, and an improved steering wheel integrated with responsible physical feedback are among the highlights. The steering wheel is reported to deliver an exceptional physical response, surpassing even the standards set by the Model S and X. If the eagerly awaited $25,000 Model 2 makes its debut this year and still qualifies for the coveted $7,500 federal tax credit, it could potentially herald a game-changing opportunity for a multitude of prospective customers, enticing them to join the Tesla family at an unprecedentedly attractive price point. Despite apprehensions surrounding the possible expiration of the tax credit, Tesla could, strategically, navigate this concern through the implementation of substantial discount programs in the near future. A judicious 5% reduction, for instance, emerges as a pragmatic option, not only to mitigate the impact of the tax credit reduction, but also to actively stimulate and incentivize purchases. While the Model Y has undergone adjustments in its pricing structure, the reduction has not yet in any way compromised its inherent appeal to discerning customers. The equilibrium struck between the acceptable price drop and the practical reality, that the average daily range of most individuals rarely exceed 250 miles, positions the Model Y as an enduringly attractive choice in the EV landscape. Moreover, the robust and expansive Tesla supercharger network ensures seamless charging experiences, alleviating concerns about inconvenient waiting times. In essence, the Model Y emerges as a compelling option in today's dynamic EV market, offering a blend of reasonable pricing, enticing discounts, and unparalleled conveniences that collectively contribute to its continued allure. How do you perceive the evolving tax credit situation affecting EV manufacturers? Additionally, considering the Model Y's range adjustment, do you anticipate this SUV being less appealing in 2024? We genuinely value your insights and contributions to our discussions. We hope this video provided you with a sense of relaxation. If it resonated with you, kindly show your support by liking the video and joining the Tesla Car World family through subscribing to the channel. Be sure you don't miss any of our fantastic content by hitting the bell icon. Your feedback and time are immensely appreciated. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Until then, stay safe and enjoy life.